Hi Sag, thank you for joining me for your December general read. Please remember that this is a general read, so it's not going to resonate for everyone, and that includes the cross-watchers, who of course you're always welcome. Never try and force a storyline to fit. If it's not your story, then that's absolutely okay, you can just leave it be. As tarot readers, we never know what's going to come out in the cards, okay? We can't control it. So cross-watchers, please do not take anything personal, because remember, you are cross-watching. And equally, Sagittarius, if anything comes out in the cards that quite obviously isn't your story, then it's obviously a message for another Sagittarius that is dealing with that particular situation, okay? So, Sagittarius, the first thing that's coming out here is most of you, you're not actually getting enough rest. You're working too hard, basically, and there's an element here, a very strong sense of self-neglect as well. So the advice here is to just try and, I know it's a really ridiculously busy month, but you absolutely do need to take some time for yourself as well. So your first card out is number 17, which is an 8, and 8s are all about advancement. And we have the Fates. We've just had another 3 that's come out. That's quite a lot more cards than I wanted to take, but we'll take them. We also have number 29, Breathe. This is a 2. It's all about choice. We then have 44. It's 8. Again, advancement, thinker. 16, all that glitters. That's 7, confidence. Interesting. 41, 5, change, soulmates. And at the bottom of that deck we have number 10, completion, unfinished symphony. That's very interesting, Sag. Very, very interesting. Right. Sorry about that, Sag. There was someone at the door. Right. So, in your oracle cards to begin your read, it's number 17, the Fates. This pertains to accepting things, people, and events for the way that they are. You at this present moment in time, you're not in control. There's a need here for you to accept that you can't change the way that people are, but you certainly can change the way that you react to the way that people are. You can either accept them or remove yourself from the equation, basically, the Fates, acceptance. And then 29, breathe. This is literally clarifying that channeled message at the start of your read. It's all about self-care, making sure that at the moment, Sagittarius, you focus on yourself, you focus on your health, doing you. Because for a very long time, you've been doing everyone else and not enough Sagittarius. So you're being asked here to start doing you. Thinker, number 44, strategy, planning your next move. For some of you, you could be indulging in retail therapy, they're saying. So yes, self-care, fantastic, but be careful that you don't overspend this month as well. There are a lot of things that you can do for yourself that don't actually cost anything. Okay. Number 41 and 10. you are in a bit of a never-ending story here when it comes to romance. I'm getting very strong past life vibes with these two cards. It's almost like your soul is stuck in an endless loop pertaining to this specific soulmate connection. So hopefully when we do your tarot, we will pull out more information on that. For some of you, you are trying to it's like a Groundhog Day, being stuck in this endless cycle. So you're trying to make yourselves feel a bit better with a bit of retail therapy. Yeah, I'm being drawn to the stars in this card as well. The person that you're dealing with, Sagittarius, needs to heal, and you have been trying to heal them. You're being told here that you can't. The only one that Sagittarius can heal is Sagittarius. You can't heal someone else for them. In fact, I'm seeing a lot of stars in all your cards. You've got stars there, and there. There's even stars in the All That Glitters card as well. Yeah, you can't heal another person, Sag. Only they can heal themselves. You can absolutely help this person by healing yourself, because this is a soulmate connection. Chances are when you're working on yourself, they in turn will mirror you and will work on themselves. Right, I'll see if we can get more from your tarot. Just checking that we're still recording. My camera's been really dodgy the past couple of days. Right, so tarot for Sag. I have already pre-shuffled through all of the tarot decks and oracle decks, but I find that a lot of my viewers prefer to see just a very quick final shuffle on camera. Sagittarius, please. First card out, Hierophant. You could be dealing with the Taurus, you don't have to be. This is all about the traditional way of doing things, the religious and or spiritual side of life. Someone that you're in a commitment with could be. Okay, Six of Swords, air energy. Right, moving away from the old ways of doing things. Acceptance that a certain individual is stuck in their ways and will not change. Okay, right, right, I do have to take these. Okay, so we've got Queen of Swords. We have Strength, could be dealing with the Leo. In my videos, Sag, whenever I shout out a star sign that I see, you don't have to be dealing with those star signs. It could just be the energy that someone is taking on, or that star sign, that zodiac sign is somewhere in either your chart or the person that you're dealing with's chart. Look at that. The exact, that's happened in your read before, Sag, where we had the exact amount of cards needed. Very funny. Guidance, please, for Sag. Guidance, please. Flipping heck. Okay. That's a lot of guidance. Energy at the bottom of your deck. You could be dealing with an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's the Knight of Coins, slowest moving knight in the deck, and hidden under that is conflict, and hidden under that one is the Devil. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn. Sagittarius, some of you need to heal specifically from a connection with a Capricorn. A Capricorn was trying to make a choice between you and another, pertaining to their wish fulfillment. There's a little bit of a selfish energy here, actually. A Capricorn was wanting to give an offer to someone that they were very, very attracted to. Could be another fire sign, doesn't have to be. This is definitely a separate energy. Right, and this was kept secret from some of you as well. Could also be a Cancerian, or someone's got Cancer somewhere in their chart. Okay, so it's hidden because this was hidden behind closed doors, or hidden in someone's mind. You found out about it, or you and this Capricorn are keeping it hidden from your friends and your family. There's definitely, for some of you, there's an element here of what is the family gonna think to this. So the arguments were kept behind closed doors. Right. And because it's the slowest moving knight in the deck, this has been going on for quite a few months. Okay, that is a side story for some of you, not for all of you. You've been waiting for a very long time for somebody to change their ways, Sag, and there's now this realization that you can't change the way that somebody is. You either have to accept them for who they are, the way they are, or walk away. And I can see straight away, Sag, that some of you have actually walked away in your first three cards. Queen of Swords, you've cut out the bullshit, basically. You've given this person a few home truths. The way that you were being treated was unacceptable. So you've actually had to walk away. Some of you are married to this person as well, because you've walked away from a commitment. Others of you, you've just simply walked away from somebody who was too stuck in their ways and refused to change. You tried the diplomacy route, it didn't work. You tried having it out with them, it didn't work. The only other thing left to do was to walk away. For some, right. Central to your read, Sagittarius, there's grief here. Now, some of you might be tempted to do a U-turn on this and try again with this person. So the advice here is try again with this person, yes, providing that you can accept things for the way that they are. That's for some of you, not all of you. It's a very strange read, Sag. And again, we never know who it is that we've connected to with the cards, because it's just a general read. For some of you, this person that you walked away from is wanting to come rushing back in, or they have tried to rush back in and you've refused them. Even though the temptation was there for you, you were strong enough to realize actually that this person is, I don't want to say user, but yeah, unfortunately, that is the energies that I'm picking up on. Some of you knew that this person was just out to use you for whatever they could get. You loved them, and someone else is just a little bit of a user. You do have, Sagittarius, it's possibly a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, approaching you. It doesn't have to be though, it's just simply someone who is in their emotions towards you. They're showing up as a knight. They're going to try and have a heartfelt conversation with you. I'm getting Pisces. This person is either a Pisces sun, moon, rising, or Venus, quite strongly actually. Or it's just somebody who can do the distance with you, because Pisces, their energy is all about going the distance. So there's an individual here, if they're not a Pisces, then they certainly can go the distance with you. It's a brand new start for you, Ace of Coins. You are definitely reinvesting yourself in a new situation here, for sure. Reinvesting in a new situation, a brand new beginning. And in fact, some of you Sagittarius are going to take control, and you are the ones that are taking on this Knight of Cups energy, which is to initiate a heartfelt conversation with a new person after you've walked away from this. Just seeing if I can pick anything else up here. Some of you are concerned about moving as well, because the Knight of Wands can sometimes pertain to somebody who's moving to a different town, a different country. It's migrating away to a different location, and there's a lot of stress and anxiety surrounding this. I'm pretty sure that we picked that up before in one of your reads. There's definitely a never-ending cycle here with someone. You find yourself constantly back at square one, which is why you've had to walk away from someone here, very, very clearly. In your guidance, your guidance pertains to knowing when to pick your battles. There are some battles that you will win quite easily, and there are others that it's just not even worth fighting for. It's knowing where to put your energy and what battles to fight. You've also got the Wheel of Fortune in your guidance, so things are definitely turning for you, Sagittarius. And there's also Ace of Wands. So on a romantic level, things are turning. On a business level, for those who are self-employed, there's going to be sparks of brand new ideas here that's going to bring in quite a lot of money. It's going to set you up for the future. This combination works both ways. Absolutely. So because that's in your guidance, it's looking out for the new possibilities. You're going to find that ideas will start coming to you the most strange times. So probably carry around a notebook and a pen with you, especially those who are watching this for business. These ideas, they're just going to come to you completely randomly. So it's a really good idea to make sure that you can take a note of these ideas quite quickly, because as soon as they come in, they'll go again. So yeah, be sure to try and jump on it. There's also in your guidance is to communicate your disappointment, communicate to the person that is responsible for your stress, your grief, your anxiety. So avoid just ghosting someone when you do this walking away. Communicate with the person that's broken your heart. And for some of you, you won't be expecting an individual who broke your heart to communicate with you. It's in your guidance here to be aware of that so you're not put on the spot, basically. Yeah, because if you're put on the spot with that one, it could potentially cause a lot more damage than good, which is why it's showing up here in your guidance, is to be aware of that. So if you need to communicate, then absolutely do it. If you had no intentions of communicating, it's here to serve as a warning, to avoid further issues. As far as this soulmate connection comes in, there's someone here, Sagittarius, that you're going to feel like you recognize them. There's definitely a Pisces in your energy. And you're going to feel, when you see this person, the initial reaction is going to be, now where have I seen you before? It's that kind of energy. You're going to recognize each other straight away, and there's going to be a lot of passion here as well. Okay, I'll try and get some end guidance for you. Sorry, it's just when I pause, I'm waiting to be pulled to a specific oracle deck for your end guidance. We've got one. Okay. Sagittarius, please. Final guidance. Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius, please. There we go. Exceeding expectations. I saw into excellence. I will get you the books for these ones, just so I can ensure that you've got all of the information that you need. So this soulmate connection, Sagittarius, is going to be, is literally going to exceed all of your expectations. Embarking on an adventure, I savour the wonders of the world. Okay. Launching your journey. I can't read that sideways. I am an intrepid traveller sailing forth into the universe. Right. Okay. Okay, so reverse here and traveling as well. Letting go. I surrender joyously to the ebb and flow of life. Being in the flow, I am in the flow of the universe. Planting seeds. Seeds of grace are being planted in the fertile soil of my soul. There's a lot of change here, Sag. A lot. Let's get you the book. Right, exceeding expectations. This is the time to dream big and stretch yourself, exceed your own expectations, and definitely exceed the expectations that others have of you. Envisage that in the days ahead, you'll be stepping beyond what others anticipate for you, and so it shall be. What the universe wants you to know, what is expected tends to be realized. Expect miracles in your life, celebrate and cherish them when they appear, no matter how small they may seem. Let go of fears and expectations. Allow the Creator to solve your challenges in mysterious and wondrous ways. Do not limit the ways in which you think. Miracles can appear in your life. Know that you can be the miracle in the life of another. Right, Sag, sorry, something here for you doesn't quite feel real. Especially after coming out of that toxic energy, that somebody that you had to walk away from. You've been stuck in this energy of this isn't real, ever since you found out about that going on. And then all of a sudden someone new is coming in. And again, it's like you're almost stuck in this dream-like state. Okay. Embarking on an adventure. I don't like these books because they don't put them in order. Right. New frontiers await you. You are entering a period of expansion and are also going beyond self-imposed limitations. Even if you feel hesitant, this is the time to try something new and do things in a different way. You might even visit far-off lands, step out of your comfort zone and into some fun. What the universe wants you to know, there is a vast and wondrous vista just around the corner, but you'll never see it if you don't venture out. Adventure often entails risk, but without it, life can become lackluster and stagnant. Plan a trip, take some classes that push you out of your comfort zone, experiment with new styles, do the same things that you've always done, but in new and different ways. Go beyond your boundaries and step out of character. Then launching your journey. Inner and outer travel are ahead. There's a lot of traveling in your cards, Sag. And I was picking that up before in your previous reads, and I was picking it up again in your tarot here, with the movement, moving, changing location or going for a holiday. There's definitely something here about movement, and more specifically moving away from this toxic energy that you've been kept hidden behind closed doors. Right. This is even a project or an idea that is coming to life. What the universe wants you to know: where have you always wanted to go? What have you always wanted to do or be? This is a time to make it happen. Launch yourself forward and explore the world around you. However, before any journey, inner or outer, take time to prepare for the adventure ahead. Know where you are and where you want to go. How will you get there? What steps are necessary in order to take the leap? Have a clear vision, but also be prepared for the unexpected. Allow the journey to bring as much joy as the destination. Okay, letting go, surrender, relinquish control and allow spirit to take over. You don't need to do anything by yourself, all is well. It's time to just let it all go and enjoy the ride. Doing so gives others permission to let go in their own lives. What the universe wants you to know, there are times to hold on for dear life and times to simply throw up your hands and let go. Yep. We absolutely saw that as picking your fights, accepting things, people, places for the way that they are as well. It's time to release any limiting patterns, emotional attachments or inner and outer clutter. Surrendering doesn't mean that you're yielding to a force outside of yourself. It means that you're allowing your soul to take over. Release the stress of needing to control things, wanting to determine the outcome of a situation or expecting others to act in a particular way. There is a simple grace and beauty that unfolds when you truly let go. Loving spiritual help is all around you. Simply open up your heart and let it in. And then being in the flow. Everything is falling into place because you are not resisting the drift of the greater river of life. Let go of the shore and allow the currents to dictate your direction. You don't need to decide and plan everything yourself, just let things flow effortlessly. What the universe wants you to know, when you are truly in the flow, you don't need to push or exert great effort to make things happen. If there's a situation in your life that isn't falling into place, then just let it go. It's not the right time. If there aren't smooth currents regarding a specific area of your life, it might mean that you're trying to control the outcome or that you're being overly self-critical. Know that you can flow around any obstacle. The way to do so is with gratitude and appreciation. Allow others and spirit to support and care for you. And then planting seeds. The fertile soil of your soul is ready to receive the seeds that will come to harvest for the years ahead. Get clear on what you desire for yourself and your future. Timing is vital, and now is your moment to plant your spiritual seeds. What the universe wants you to know, every realized dream once started as an idea that took root. For your projects, ideas and dreams to come to fruition, you need to first become clear on what your heart truly desires. Then ask yourself, is this really what I want? Believe that miracles can happen. Use this time to plant seeds for your future. Nurture those precious seeds so that they will grow as strong as a mighty oak. Take action in the desired direction of your dreams, but be willing to pull up the weeds along the way. It won't be long before you are reaping the bounty of your labour. Okay, so Sagittarius, that is what I have for you for December. I hope that somebody out there found that helpful. Also, happy birthday as well to those Sagittarius that are celebrating. I'm absolutely rubbish at wishing people happy birthday. Also, if you fancy a chance of winning the wire-wrapped Tree of Life necklace that's been sitting down here, please just leave me a comment in the comments box and that is your entry. Okay, so please do take care, Sagittarius. Have a lovely, lovely December and I will speak to you again soon. Bye.